YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Just wanted to do a quick overview of the Troy standard height sights and the Troy micro sight heights. So these standards are for standard co-witness. They're 1.41 inches above the Picatinny rail, and the Troy micros are 1.16 inches above the Picatinny rail. Now just a FYI, if you do go with the micros, you're going to have a hard time finding optics that'll co-witness with it. Something that works well as far as red dots are concerned is the MD25 from Primary Arms on the spacer. Co-witnesses pretty well. And then ADM, American Defense Manufacturing, sells one for the micro red dot, so the Aimpoint T1, T2, H1, H2, other micro red dots, the Romeos and Primary Arms MD20. Those will all co-witness with the specific ADM mount that I'll link below. I think it's called the CASV, and that's made to co-witness Troy micros. We also have the offsets right here. So that'll put it at a 45. I'll put them all on the rail individually so you can see how they work. But more importantly is the micros versus standard heights. First up is the standard height Troys. And yes, I got the FDE in the back because it was about $20 cheaper. Just gonna spray paint it anyway. I don't like all the patents that Troy puts on the front of it. Other than that, to me these are the best sights I've ever felt. They are better than the M-Bus Pros in my opinion. The M-Bus Pros are nice because they have the windage and elevation adjustment built in. For the Troys you do need the front sight tool to adjust the front. Basically you push that indent in. The windage is here and that's pretty nice. It's not easy to accidentally bump. You can see just a couple of clicks. What's nice is that these will not fold down when bumped the way M-Bus Pros would. No matter how hard you jam it into something, it won't fold unless you push the button. Now they don't auto deploy, but that's fine because they feel very well built. They do flip up very easily. It has the large aperture. Of course this sight radius is too small to be usable. And the small aperture. Now here are the Troy micros. Without having both of them side by side, to me it wasn't that big of a difference. I mean, your cheek has to go up a 1/4 inch, which could make or break it, but nowadays honestly everyone's running optics so high that the traditional cheek weld is almost no more. I was going to go with the micros. I love the way they felt for my application, but I also love the way the EOTech feels. So the only way to run the EOTech as of 2021 is to just go with the standard heights. And for me it's worth it to have irons that are actually usable when you have an optic on. I could have just had these looking at the back of the sight like most people and have unusable irons. So here they are, side by side. Both of these sights screw on here, and once they're screwed on tight, this one moves because I didn't put it on tightly. Once they're on there, they're on there. There you go. Very easy to fold, very easy to deploy. This is the HK style front post on all of them, just because I really like the sight picture it gives you for a CQB, the way that both of them line up nicely. The rear aperture and the front are just very easy to get a sight picture. They do have a diamond aperture, they have tritium inserts, and then the traditional M16 style front post. Now we have the offset sights. Now these sights are really nice compared to others because you can change whether they offset right or left. You unscrew it here, you switch this plate around, and it'll basically be on this side. It could go this way or that way. They are standard co-witness height. Not that that matters too much on an offset, unless you're offsetting irons and a red dot, which I guess sounds pretty cool, why not? Something worth mentioning with these, because when I first got them I couldn't figure out how to install them, is they have to slide on your whole rail. Now it doesn't scratch at all. I thought it was the way it sounds, but I didn't scratch the rail at all going from the front of the rifle to the back. And then you put the screw in to hold it in its place. Not going to tighten it all the way. Same for the front sight. You slide it into your desired spot, and then you put the screw to hold it in the Picatinny rail. So, there you go. And I'll go ahead and put the micro back on too, just so we'll have them all sitting nicely. Oh, here we go. Micros and offsets. Like I said, these offsets could be put on either side, right-handed, left-handed. They're a 45-degree offset, and they also fold. Well, they fold if something's not in their way. Here it is. Now we'll fold them without any obstructions. All of them folded. Folded. Just the offsets. If it seems a little hard to do, I'm just dumb at doing this on camera. I'm looking through the screen of the camera. See? But they're not hard at all. There we go. And if you tighten them down nicely, they won't move at all. Make sure to always put pressure forward when you're installing any iron sights or sights. I'm just doing this for the video. Obviously they're not going to go on this section of rail. Oh, that one's loose at the base. There we go. Hope this video helped somebody make up their mind. All the Troy sights are very nice. Only complaint for me is the lettering. I'm going to spray paint them. Have a great day. Thank you.